Hold on a second. Hold on a second for me. Is that a... Minasan, konnichiwa, Kazu desu. Welcome back to Mandemon. Thanks for joining me. Let's continue to see my show. Alright, so last time we were gathered in the auditorium. The main character has amnesia. Something happened. One of the teachers were killed, and everyone's thinking that one of the murderers or the murderers is someone in the school. Then, after being questioned, we heard a sound coming from the music room, and this is where we left off. This piece is titled Return. Do you like it? My heart wavered under her gaze, causing me to turn my head elsewhere.
はい。この曲を弾いたのは亡くなった如月先生に哀悼の意を表すためよ。そうなんですね。上手でしたよ。でも、私よく考えている。この辺りで死んだ人の魂はみんな蓮海山に縛られてるんじゃないかしらって。この山の守護神社はつくよみ神社って言って、つくよみは黄泉の神として知られてるけれど、安産祈願の祈祷もやっているわ。だからね、月の満ち欠け、死と神聖。さとみくん、死と生はつながってる。そして蓮海山は黄泉そのもの。この学校は死に一番近い場所なの。は
Huh?
あ。
What is she suddenly talking about?
ああ、ごめんなさいね。さとみくん、私が誰かわからないわよね。雨宮柿つばた。おそらく君は知ってるのよ。でも君は過去を忘れて生きていくことができないから、すべてを自分の心の奥に埋めてしまった。
She smiled and spoke some perplexing words.
みんなは如月先生がどうして殺されたのかわからないようね。
She paused.
如月先生はね、神武になっちゃったの。
Transformed into a Mandemon? What? Mandemon. I pondered this word in my heart, chewing on it repeatedly. Mandemon. Has Kisaragi truly ceased to be human? Was he killed because he was no longer human? What is going on? What does it all mean? On another note, who exactly is this girl? She stood up from her seat and walked towards the classroom door.
じゃあね、そろそろ私も聴取を受けに行かなきゃ。さとみくん、今夜も気をつけた方がいいわ。何か起こりそうな予感がするの。
Oh man. Okay, she has my interest. She is someone trustworthy.
何かって何のことですか？
今はわからない。でも死はまだ続く。今は準備をしておくべきよ。
Oh man. After saying those words, she left the place. I felt a bit confused. Could she be suggesting that the murder incidents will keep happening? But how does she know about it? Well, maybe I should just focus on my own business. What should I do next? Hide. Why is this choice keep coming up? Hide in the corner. Let's hide in the corner. I decided to find a place to hide. It'll be quite risky to wander around now if the murderer is still in the school. However, to be honest, I don't remember much about this school to begin with. And even without a murderer, the current situation is already quite dreadful. After spending some time in the corner, I decided to return to the corridor and ask someone about the location of the dormitory. Okay. The quiet corridor was empty, devoid of any presence. The surroundings were incredibly quiet, with only the sound of rain outside the window and rustling of the trees being blown by the wind. As the class monitor finished inquiry, there wasn't a single student in the classroom. Where could everyone have gone at this time? Suddenly, a series of footsteps echoed as if coming from the other end of the corridor. Each footstep resonated softly in my ears. I instinctively stopped in my tracks and took a deep breath. I turned around and glanced back. The end of the corridor was pitch black, with nothing visible. Could it be? Could it be the murderer who killed Kisaragi? I began to regret being in the school building so late. I quickly walked in the opposite direction of the footsteps. Through the reflection at the end of the corridor, I saw a blurry figure behind me. My heart started beating faster, but I dare not stop to get a clearer look. The footsteps approached rapidly. I felt someone tap my shoulders with their hand. A chill ran down my spine. Just as I thought I was about to be caught. Who is it? Oh, why didn't you speak up? I turned around and found Kobayashi standing before me.
おい、なぜ逃げる？
なんだ、僕はてっきり。
ったくよ、そんなに怖がるならさっさと寮に帰るんだな。
はい。でも小林君だってなぜ外に？
俺は巡回に来ただけさ。委員長の頼みでな、まだ外にいる生徒がいないか確認してる。もう消灯の時間なんだよ。あんたも帰れ。
はい、わかりました。
Was it just my imagination? A complex expression appeared on Kobayashi's face.
以前のことを覚えてないんだろ？
はい、浦島さんが言ってました。僕が転んで頭を打ったからだって。
That's probably not what happened, not how you lost your memory.
そういえばさ、いや、やめておく。あんたに話すと面倒が増えそうだ。
どうして？
そういうことだよ。つまり誰かがあんたに親しげに近づいてさ、以前のことを話したとする。だがあんたはそれが本当か嘘かどうやって見分ける？
True.
はあ。
自分が記憶喪失だってことをいいことに騙されたらとなぜ考えない？
Exactly. I did not think about this before. Most of the current situation is what I've heard from others. I've never really questioned whether those things are true or not. But do others have a reason to lie to me?
僕を利用したくて僕を騙してる人がいるってことでしょうか？
そうは言ってないさ。ただ忠告してるだけだ。他人の言う情報をそのまま受け入れるな。それで間違った記憶を信じたら判断力が鈍るだろう。あんたは単純なやつだから利用されやすい。そういうことだ。
もしかして須永君って？
そうは言ってないだろう。でもこれは言っておかなきゃいけない。記憶を失ったからってあんたが機会を失うのはかわいそうだ。
I feel like he's gonna tell us something important.
あんた浦島が好きだろ？
Really?
いや、だからだな。浦島のことが心配なら今すぐ給食室に行った方がいい。
Kitchen? Wasn't she at the chicken coop?
どういうことですか？
だってあのさ、坂口も浦島に気があること知ってるだろ？
I see.
知りませんよ。
クラスのみんなが今夜の給食室の仕事を浦島に任せちゃったんだ。今夜給食室にいるのは浦島と坂口だけなんだよ。それが何を意味するかわかるか？
みんながわざと2人を今夜一緒の当番にさせたってことでしょうか？どうしてそんなことを？
バカか。何でも俺に説明させるな。
説明しなきゃわからないじゃないですか。
俺たちのクラスは労働授業の成績が悪くてもう3日も夕食を食べられてないんだぞ。だからみんなで浦島を坂口に捧げることにしたんだ。そうすれば次回の評価で俺たちのクラスは最下位にならないって。
Offer Urashima to Sakaguchi? What? My head buzzed for a moment.
浦島さんはこのことを知ってるんですか？
多分知らないだろうな。偶然だと思ってるんじゃないか。毎晩給食室に勤務するのは高速で低学年と高学年が1人ずつだからな。
What does offer mean? Eaten? Is it gonna be eaten? Or like what, killed? Or what? What's gonna happen?
それに このことを本人に知らせたら彼女も行きたがらないだろう。クラスには当番表があって数人の生徒が今日休んで飛ばせば彼女を行かせることができる。だから本人に知らせる必要はないんだ。
どうしてそんなことをするんでしょうか。
Why is it happening? Why are they making Ruriko a sacrifice like this? Just for the sake of having dinner? Why is there need to be a sacrifice? I don't understand.
あんたは本当に単純で純粋だな。話は終わった。どうするかはあんた次第だ。
給食室はどこですか？
あっちの方向だ。
He gestured towards the window.
校舎から結構離れてるから雨具を持っていけ。
God damn it, I gotta go outside? Casually grabbed an umbrella from the school entrance and, without hesitation, opened it and charged into the pouring rain. Outside, the rain was pouring heavily, with large raindrops fiercely pounding on the roofs of the school's building, creating a symphony of intense impact. The ground had turned into enormous puddles, muddy and treacherous, making each step feel like tremendous effort, as the rainwater and mud made running even more challenging. My visions blurred by the rain, it seemed that even the buildings in front of me were difficult to distinguish amidst the current of rain. The sky occasionally echoed with mighty thunder, casting a heavy shadow over my heart, as if even my own breath had become difficult. I had no knowledge of the exact location of the kitchen, so I sprinted in the direction indicated by Kobayashi. As I ran, I glanced around, attempting to find the whereabouts of the kitchen. However, my vision was enveloped by a thick curtain of rain, causing all the buildings in sight to disappear into a blur. I could only continue to sprint in the direction pointed out by Kobayashi. Why? Why do I feel so anxious now? It must be because before I lost my memory, Ruriko had already become a significant person in my heart. Memories may fade, but feelings cannot be forgotten. Just then, something tripped me up. In my moment of despair, I discovered that the thing that tripped me was a signpost with the words canteen written on it. So, the canteen is nearby, right? I rubbed my knee, stood up again, and looked around. I spotted a small shack piled up with food waste outside, which must be the kitchen. Just as I was about to rush into the shack, I halted my steps. Hold on. Does it really make sense? Assuming Sakuchi really intends to do something to Ruriko, can I stop him? No, I've come this far. Regardless of whether I can stop him or not, I have to give it a try. Just as I was about to place my hand on the doorknob. No. Think it through again. I regained my composure once again. Tsunaga must surely be aware of this matter. He has been deliberately keeping it from me all day. He probably guessed that I would definitely try to stop this plan in our class. It's even possible that he is the one who came up with the idea. But what about Kobayashi? Why did Kobayashi tell me about this? Does Kobayashi truly worry about Ruriko? I see. I understand now. Kobayashi is the only person in our class who has gained Sakaguchi's favor. Even if all the other classmates go hungry, he can still eat because of this privilege. If Ruriko takes over his role, he will no longer have the privilege, and without the protection of the umbrella, he may once again become the target of bullying. I pound the ground with force. Damn it! I've been deceived by Tsunaga, and Kobayashi was just using me. And Ruriko is the most unfortunate one, unknowingly becoming the sacrifice of the class. What should I do? Just as I hesitate between barging in or leaving, I seem to hear a faint sound coming from inside. I press my head against the door, trying to make out what that sound was. Oh. I cannot be mistaken. That is Ruriko's moaning voice. What the hell is he doing? Sakaguchi, you beast! What have you done to Ruriko? Damn it! The situation is urgent. I must make the decision. Break into the cabin! I can't! I can't choose this! Okay, so there's gonna be branches, I think? How come I can't choose this? Shit! Do I need some other tool? Some kind of tool? Indeed. What difference would it make if I go in? Can I really defeat Sakaguchi? Everyone in class must be suffering from hunger. They must have resorted to this method out of desperation. With Ruriko and me, there's no way the class can meet the farming quota. It's all because of Ruriko and me holding everyone back. This punishment for Ruriko and me. In order to survive, someone has to be sacrificed. It's not the fault of any individual, but rather a flaw in this world. This world has corrupted the souls of its inhabitants. Faint sound of a girl agonizing moan seemed to emanate from the cabin. I pressed my hand tightly against my ears, desperate to keep that sound from entering my mind. In this moment, I had abandoned all thoughts and collapsed against the wall. My consciousness began to blur, and I slowly drifted into a deep slumber, as if lost in an endless abyss of darkness. I cannot say how long has passed when suddenly I was jerked awake by a powerful blow. I shook my head and looked towards the person standing before me. It was Sakaguchi.
お前いつからここにいたんだ
What did he do to her?
僕は
At that moment, I was astonished to notice bloodstains on Sakaguchi's body.
お前ルリコに何をしたんだ
Without hesitation, Sakaguchi forcefully kicked me in the abdomen. Accompanied by intense pain and feeling of breathlessness, my body instantly lost balance and fell to the ground. In a daze, I feel myself being dragged by Sakaguchi, my body limp as it is dragged along the ground. The rain incessantly drenched my body, chilling me to the core. Where is Sakaguchi dragging me to? I struggled to resist, but my body felt completely powerless, as if bound by an invisible force, rendering any struggle futile. Oh, where did I go wrong? Will I die? I haven't even regained my memories, and yet I am destined to perish in such chaos. As the pain intensified, I gradually lost consciousness. In the beginning, it was a long, seemingly endless passage. The summer tunnel stretched out endlessly, with a hazy light at the end. I can no longer remember how long I walked, but it was a considerable amount of time, perhaps not as long as it felt. Finally, I stepped out of the tunnel, and the buzzing of cicadas filled my ears, like countless strings of a harp entwining around me, making me restless. I hurriedly walked towards the front, and before me appeared a small town bathed in the radiant summer sunlight. As I crossed the streets, the scorching sunlight spilled over every corner of the small town, and heat waves seemed ready to scorch me at any moment. Suddenly, it transformed into a tatami room. The sunlight filtered through the soshi paper, casting mysterious shadows in the room. The tatami mat was adorned with pale purple petals. Try saying that 3 times fast, releasing a delicate fragrance. I lay on the tatami, gazing at the dazzling sunlight outside the window, and there stood my sister on the porch, silently gazing at me. Amidst the sunflower fields, butterflies danced gracefully in the sweltering air. Why did I suddenly find myself in this room? Open it, my sister said to me. Yes, open it. And so I opened the sliding door. Beyond the door was a vast expanse of the universe. It seemed as if I had suddenly lost track of time and space, becoming bewildered. Okay, so this looks like a person. The universe transformed into a pitch black night sky, and there sat a young girl, oh it is, by the window, holding a thick book in her hands. Did you have another nightmare? She chuckled and said to me. Ah, yes, it seemed I had a dreadful nightmare. I lay back on the bed, gazing at the cold ceiling. Suddenly, the ceiling turned into a crimson expanse. I found myself plummeting towards the red abyss. When I came to my senses, I was standing on a country road lined with telephone poles. Who am I? I'd seen that become some kind of creature in a state of chaos. A girl in a sailor uniform stood before me. Sorry. She apologized to me. Why do you apologize? An indescribable emotion surged within me. I longed to touch her, yet I couldn't, for I was a formless creature of chaos. The setting sun cast a faint crimson hue, and the girl stood beneath its glow, her shadow stretching into long lines. The girl's visage appeared elusive, her smile akin to the lingering radiance of the sunset, warm and vibrant. I followed her gaze and saw a dark red expanse beyond the night. Butterflies fluttered on the other side of the higambana, the blue wings emitting a faint glow under the moonlight. As I looked at the sea of blue, my consciousness once again became hazy. Who am I? What? I opened my eyes, only to be greeted by a scene resembling hell itself. The sky presented a bizarre and eerie crimson hue. No, perhaps it wasn't the sky that turned red, but rather my own eyes. I thought, how wonderful it would be to immerse myself in a recent dream and never wake up again. I endured excruciating pain that tore through my body, attempting to move myself. Yet, they refused to obey. Not even a twitch of the finger could be achieved. Was it Sakaguchi who brought me here? I struggled to move my head and observe my surroundings, yet there was no sign of Sakaguchi. Beside me stood a brick structure that appeared to have weathered in years. Its walls were crumbling, and parts of it had collapsed, giving it a precarious appearance. Could this be the abandoned fortress that Tsunaga mentioned, where students were forbidden to enter during the day? As I looked up, a peculiar figure flashed before my eyes. Oh my god! Her deep crimson pupils were both profound and mysterious, and as I gazed at her, she was also looking at me. Hold on a second. Hold on a second for me. Is that a vampire? Is that a vampire? Oh my god, okay, this is interesting. She was a pale-faced girl. Clad in a pitch-black gown, a mysterious smile played upon her lips.
森に木を隠すというが、海に屍を隠すこともある。屍の海なり。ここは屍の積まれるところなり。汝は屍としてここに投げ込まれたのだ。汝が見る草木は人間の屍を吸って育つものだ。だから美しいと感じるのだ。
誰
She gracefully leaped from the ruins, descending slowly and lightly onto the ground.
お目にかかれて光栄である。わらわの名は源早瀬、竜の子だ。あるいはドラキュラと呼ぶ人もいる。わらわから見れば、この世は諸行無常、乗車必須である。今日の日に長き眠りより目覚め、汝に出会えたことを嬉しく思うぞ。
I struggled to lift my head and looked at her.
弱き人の子よ。汝の非弱なるその朽ちかけた体は、もう長くは持たないであろう。
Please.
故に、わらわから一つ提案をしよう。
Yes, I'll take it. I'll take your proposal. Please turn me into a vampire.
そう身構えるではない。ただのなんてことない取引だ。
I listened silently. Suddenly, she lifted my chin with her hand.
そちの面構えは実に優しそうであるな。わらわが力を回復するために人間を食わねばならぬ。汝の柔和な顔で彼らを魅了し連れてくるのだ。わらわの狩りのために。
Hunting humans. What is she talking about exactly?
対価として汝に我が血を与えようぞ。そして
Oh my
汝を我が下僕とし不死の力を授けよう。
Is this person a monster? Or perhaps she is insane?
他の人間を食う手伝いをするだって、そんなこと人間の僕にはできません。
できぬと申すか。汝をここに導いたのは同じ人の子ではなかったか。それになぜ何もしていない自分が殺されるのかと問いを
I
覚えなかった。
I see. So Sakaguchi is a vampire as well. He was actually feeding on her. Like feeding on her. Okay.
人間も獣も実のところは何の差異もないのだ。他者を食らわねばいずれ他者に食われるのみ。汝は自らの手で復讐することを望まぬのか。
Revenged. Upon hearing this word, the delicate figure of Ruriko appeared in my mind. What should I do? Oh, I can't really refuse. Yeah, I can't. The choice is not available to me. Okay, accept. Holy shit. That's right, I must survive. I will definitely seek revenge on that guy, Sakaguchi. But he's the one who brought us here, right? Huh. And those who stood by and did nothing while Ruriko suffered, they all deserve to die. No matter who stands before me, as long as I can survive, even if I become a monster, I am willing.
決めました。その提案を受けます。
すなわち契約成立なり。
She held me up, and suddenly, I felt a sharp pain piercing through my shoulder, spreading from there to my entire body. In that instant, I felt my body enveloped in a numbing sensation as if an indescribable and eerie force filled my organs. That terrifying power exhilarated me, and I felt as if the flames were rising within my heart. I could sense the desire for revenge flowing through my blood, coursing through every inch of my arteries and veins. Gradually, my consciousness started to blur until it vanished completely.
新しき生にようこそ。
In the darkness, I could almost feel Minamoto gently stroking my hair. Soon after, I drifted into a deep slumber. Are we averse to sunlight now? The sound of babbling brooks and the sensation of cold water flowing over my fingertips. The sensation reminded me that I am still alive and I'm here in this moment. I scooped a bit of water from the creek with my hands and splashed it onto my face, the cold water giving me a sense of recovery. I gazed at my reflection on the water's surface, my mind filled with uncertainty. Have I obtained the power of undead? Yet I found no visible changes in my appearance. Was last night's memory real? Ow! I slapped myself, attempting to regain a sense of reality through the pain.
おーい、さとみくん。
Who? Someone was calling out to me. I turned around to see a dignified woman dressed in a white kimono with a green hakama.
どうしてこんなところにいるのかしら。それに自分で自分をひっぱたくなんて。
You saw that. She saw it.
また記憶がなくなったみたいね。大丈夫。私は次という名前で、スナが次っていうのよ。あなたの学校の生物の先生よ。
I see, so she's a teacher. But why is she dressed like a priestess? I gazed at the countenance of Mrs. Tsunaga, attempting to find a trace of familiarity in her face, yet my mind remained blank.
そうだ。先生は今から学校に行くところなんだけど、一緒に来る？
ええ。
Yes, to school. My heart clenched in an instant. I must quickly inform the other teachers about what Sakaguchi has done.
ところで、昨日の嵐はすごかったわね。
はい。
神社の古い木が倒れて屋根に当たったんですって。幸い神社は無人じゃ。
うん。
神社は無人じゃだよ。ちょっとなんでキツツキみたいにうなずくだけなのよ。先生なんだか恥ずかしくなっちゃったじゃない。まったくもう。さあ笑って笑って。それに学校には楽しいことがいっぱいあるはずよ。
Are there any joyful things?
学校って生徒を前線に送り出すところじゃないんですか？
何を言ってるの？学校は青春を楽しむところよ。お友達と勉強したり、好きな女の子にドギマギしたり、楽しいことはたくさんあるでしょ。
Why does she interpret school in this way?
だから、さとみくん、学校で楽しくやってる？
Okay. Are we in a different time? You think? Okay, let's just happy.
楽しいといえば楽しいかもしれません。
そう言ってくれると先生は嬉しいわ。
My heart clenched again. Ruriko. I need to hurry back to school. Listening to this teacher cracking dry jokes here is just a waste of time. I must inform the other teachers about Ruriko's situation and restrict Sakaguchi. Allowing Sakaguchi to continue will put other students at risk in the school.
実はね、あなたの精神状態がずっと安定しないみたいで、先生は心配していたの。
It's strange to have a normal mental state while studying in this school. At this moment, the call of a crow came from a nearby tree. I was surprised to find a crow with crimson eyes staring at me from the top of a branch. That's the vampire, isn't it? Is that Minamoto? I felt an inexplicable heat rising in my body. It's Minamoto. Minamoto is watching me.
大丈夫？
Do we have to kill her? Oh, wait, hold on. Come on.
あのカラス、あれはあいつが変身したんです。あれが僕を見てる。
Dude, you sounding so crazy right now. It's Minamoto urging me to fulfill that promise. Tsunaga turned her back to me and walked towards the front. She looked up at the dense treetop.
え？どこにカラスがいるのかしら？
I watched her figure and suddenly an evil thought arose in my heart. Just as I took step by step towards her, she suddenly turned around.
それに人間がカラスに変身するなんてありえないでしょ。そんな冗談はやめてよね。
I let my hand drop. As I looked at her innocent smile, my heart felt a pang. What has gotten into me? Tsunaga, completely oblivious to my unease, just smiled and looked at me. I no longer had the courage to look her in the eye, so I could only lower my head and follow her towards the school. After we arrived at the school, she led me straight to Mr. Unoue's office. As we entered the office, Mr. Unoue was watering the plants. He seemed quite surprised when he saw us.
え？神社にいなかったのかい？
井上先生。
そういえば、僕の育てたチューリップが咲いたんだ。見てくれ。
今はそんなこと言ってる場合じゃないわ。
Tsunaga leaned in close to Inoue's ear and whispered something, clearly a secret that she didn't want me to know.
なんだって？道路が崩落しただと？
Inoue repeated her words loudly, so I eventually found out the contents of their conversation.
そうですよ。今は谷間の唯一の道が巨大な岩で塞がれてるの。
So no one can leave or come.
昨夜の嵐のせいか。これはまずいな。春の工作準備もまだ終わってないし、畑だってまだ半分しか耕せてないんだ。
ええ、去年も収穫が悪かったですし、今年もこんなことになったら心配だわ。
学生たちに掘らせるしかないか。
別の道は使えないんでしょうか。
Inoue, with a furrowed brow, rummages through the papers on his desk. Finally, he pulled out a map.
他の山道はもうずっと誰も通ってなくてさ。それに目的地が畑だとしたら、すごく遠回りになるんだ。本当に災難だよ。今は如月の件もあるしな。
如月さんはどうしたの？
Oh, she don't know?
ああ、いや。
Just then, as if suddenly noticing my presence, Inoue looked towards me.
あ、さとみくんは今日神社から来た時に見つけたんです。
さとみくん、君、昨夜は学校にいなかったって聞いたんだけど、
はい。
If I were to tell them about Sakaguchi's situation, now would be the chance. What should I do? I do have a choice here. Tell the teachers about last night's incident. Say nothing. I think they're gonna dismiss this. I don't think they're gonna like believe what we're saying, right? Let's say
僕
nothing.
も忘れちゃってまして。目が覚めたら山の中だったんです。
またあれね。さとみくんの記憶が混乱してるのは。
そうか。
Inoue Sensei revealed a pitiful expression towards me.
何かあったら先生に言うんだぞ。
He clearly knows nothing. That's right. I lied. Instead of relying on these useless teachers, I better solve it myself. I shall kill Sakaguchi and avenge Ruriko. Is she dead though?
これから須永先生と話すことがあるから、君は先に教室に戻っておいてくれ。
またね。
はい。
I left the office. As I returned to the corridor, I unexpectedly found Tsunaga Keiichi standing outside. Wait! Are they related? The priestess? Right? He was still the same as always, with a worn smile on his face. If one wasn't careful, they could easily be deceived by such a smile.
ああ、重幸。大丈夫か？
Honestly, I didn't really want to see this guy's face.
ルリコも行方不明になっちゃって、みんな心配してるんだ。
Oh no. How ironic. Isn't it you who caused Ruriko's death? Actually, why are you assuming that already, right? You don't know that.
あんたとルリコは同時に行方不明になったんだよな。何か知ってることはないか？どうして黙ってるんだ？
須永君は本当は僕とルリコのことなんて気にしてませんよね。
Oh man. You're putting yourself on the spot, man.
え？
気にしてるのは自分のことだけですよね。
Tsunaga Keiichi paused, then angrily said to me,
それの何が悪い？今の生活が大変でみんな苦労してるんだぞ。
何？生き残るために何でもできるって言うんですか？同級生を犠牲にしても構わないって。
Okay, let's see his reaction.
誰が言ったんだ？
Okay, so it is true.
ルリコはもう死んだんです。坂口に殺されたんだ。お前のせいだ！
何？
Tsunaga took a step back, revealing a look of horror on his face.
どうして？本当なのか？
But did you see the body though? Ruriko's body?
でも坂口は浦島と二人きりになるのは初めてじゃなかったし、どうして今回？俺はただ。
お前はもうルリコの名前を口にする資格がない。
待てよ。
I turned away, so I don't know what expression he had at that moment. I know our friendship has shattered, and there's no possibility of repair from now on. Perhaps we once had some room for compromise, but now we have none.
委員長が教室で待ってるぞ。
His voice suppressing a sob. I heard the sound of the door being opened, presumably Tsunaga Keiichi entering the teacher's office. It occurred to me that Tsunaga Tsuki and Tsunaga Keiichi share the same surname. Yeah. Perhaps they were relatives. At that moment, I noticed a familiar sound of a piano coming from upstairs, perhaps played by Amemiya Kakitsubara. The melody flowed gracefully, as if beckoning me. What should I do? Let's go to her. I decided to go to the music room and see Amemiya. Amemiya sat upright at the piano, playing with grace.
さとみくん、うろちょろしてて大丈夫なのかしら？
Perhaps noticing my arrival, she ceased playing and placed her right hand on her back.
最近先生たちに授業のない時は教室で自習しなさいって言われてるでしょ。なのに君はあっちこっちといいのかしら？
別に大丈夫じゃないですか。 先生たちから何か制限されてるとは思いませんけれど。
そうなのね。その特別扱いを当然のごとくとお思い？
そうなんですか。
Privileges. What do you mean? Do I have some kind of privilege because I have amnesia?
それにあなただってそうじゃないですか。教室で自習しなくても大丈夫なんですか？
私がここにいるのは当然。ここは授業時以外は音楽部の活動室。私は部員よ。
音楽部。他の部員はいないんですか？
他の人卒業したわ。
そうなんですか。新しい人を勧誘したらどうですか？
I gazed at the empty classroom, feeling a sense of desolation. It was too quiet here.
必要ないわ。
そうなんですね。
Oh well, let her be. Perhaps she doesn't enjoy bustling environments.
さとみくん、何か変わったわね。
She knows. Amemiya's eyes locked onto me, their deep black pupils seemingly delving into the depths of my soul. It made me feel somewhat uneasy.
ゆうべあなたが僕に言った人が死ぬ云々っていうのはどうやって知ったんですか？
人間よ。
She gently caressed the piano's keys.
人間とはそういうもの。誰かが死ねば不信と疑惑に濡れ、それでまた新しい人が死んでいく。連鎖反応みたいにね。
I see. She turned her head to look at me.
あなたは人間についてどう思ってるのかしら。
View on humans. Humans are beyond redemption.
人間は救いようがありません。みんな自分のことしか考えない。生活は恐怖と不安で満ちている。この世界はもう終わりだよ。
そう、それがあなたの答え。
She appeared somewhat disappointed.
雨宮さん、あなたが瑠璃子が死ぬかもしれないと予測したのなら、坂口を止めなかったのはどうしてですか？
But she didn't know who was gonna die, right?
私は瑠璃子を知らない。
Yeah.
彼女の死を予測することもできなかったわ。
僕たちってもしかしてクラスメイトじゃないんですか？
It really confuses me. At first, I thought we were classmates, so naturally, I assumed we should know each other.
はあ。
He's assuming a lot of things here. She's quite strange. I should leave this place quickly.
じゃあこれで失礼します。
まだ終わってないわ。気をつけて。
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna end one here for today. This is really good. Oh, look! There's a branch! Holy shit, can I go back to it? Oh my god. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. One? I don't understand. Can I actually go back to this time? These places in time? There's a branch here. Okay, oh wow, alright. Alright, this is really starting to get interesting. I cannot believe there's a vampire thing going on here. This is really, really cool. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you should also subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next one. Mata ne.